Proceed to the route.
Going my own way.
Proceed to the route.
Not her way, my way.
Proceed to the route.
Tired of listening to what other people want me to do. It is a free country, not a dictatorship.
Proceed to the route.
Or is it a dictatorship? I think it's a fair question. Do we want to keep our democracy or trade it in for a dictatorship? A theocratic dictatorship at that. And that's my least favorite dictatorship. You know, where you're going to have God's man on earth running things. And you know who that might be? Oh my God, don't even mention it. So, yeah. I think it's definitely a legitimate topic. I'm seeing it coming. Others are. Seems like some people aren't really looking at it. Does that make me a conspiracy theorist? Should I be wearing one of those tin hats? I'll tell you what, I'd rather be wrong and wear my little tinfoil hat. Free, go where I want in a democracy than be right and have to whisper in a dictatorship, I told you so! Ooh, I said it too loud, you know, they might cast me out or worse. You know, this is a serious thing. We got an election coming up. You know, what reminded me of it, and by the way, Tony Bickert here. How's that for a setup? What reminded me of all this is the Google lady, you know, repeating, proceed to the route, proceed to the route, proceed to the route. And you know that that's repetition propaganda. Repeat something often enough and people are going to pretty much go with you, you know, like, oh yeah, I guess it would be a good idea to go the way they want me to go. It's free, you know, propaganda. There's no law against it. It's everywhere. You know, the neon sign that used to buzz, go, eat at Joe's, eat at Joe's, eat at Joe's. You know, that's propaganda. And you're going to probably eat at Joe's. Unless you're a vegan. You know, I mean, if I'm a vegan, I'm thinking, okay, I don't have to really obey that propaganda. I don't want to eat at Joe's because it's not healthy for me. So yeah, we have what's called critical thinking skills and logic. And that usually works in most cases to keep us from becoming propaganda victims. But this is what I've seen, though. It's pretty surprising and shocking. And it started with Make America Great Again. You know, that implies that America's not great. I know democracy's messy, but basically the telegraphing there was, let's make it white again. Let's make it the way it used to be. None of these other colors and cultures coming in. Sorry, but that's what it is. And it's repeated and repeated and repeated. And it took it up another notch when, you know, Trump lost. And his next repetition was stop the steal. That's when it got dangerous. If you don't know why, I hope you don't vote, but the problem is his camp has expanded thanks to all the religious people. Not all of them. I think all the evangelicals are in there now, and they're cult members basically. You know, I hear it's hard to get out of a cult, so they're gone. And many of the Catholics are in there. I'm not surprised at that either. You know, the Catholics back when they had all the power used to say, give us a child when they're 6 and he's ours for life. And they bragged about that. So you got the religious people who are already indoctrinated. They're already, brainwashed. Since they're 6 to believe in this white Christian God. Everybody else is wrong. And their history is they'll fight over it. Onward, Christian soldier. You know, the Catholics seem a little mellower now, and some of them are, you know, they're wary of Trump. They didn't vote for Trump. And that's my next point. Who's going to stop this momentum? You know, Election Day 2024, we're going to have to be very careful about things, or that may be the last time we get to vote. So who's responsible? We are. we're going to have to vote while we can. And I'm hoping, that people recognize the propaganda. I mean, look at what Trump did. There's 3 major check-off boxes you got to do if you want to be a dictatorship. Number 1, you got to squelch the media. And more repetition propaganda there. Fake news, fake news, fake news. Higher than that, higher level is enemy of the people, enemy of the people, enemy of the people. That's serious stuff. But check that box off. Then you got to stir up racial fear. All dictators worth their salt have to do that before they take over, before they put the hammer down. And there's more there. Build the wall. Build the wall. Notice how these are usually 3 words, simple words, repeated. Stop the steal. Build the wall. Sometimes just 1 word with 3 syllables. Illegals. 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 Caravan. 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 Gonna kill us all. Gonna kill us all. Gonna kill us all. I'm kind of going over the top there, but it's very serious. And it's going to be the middle ground. Us. We might have to save democracy. Me and you. And I'm trying to reach people kind of in the middle who still have heads on their shoulders, that can be free thinkers, logic, critical thinking skills. The indoctrinated folks had to throw that out early on. They can get along in the world, but not when they're vulnerable to propaganda. So we'll have to bail everybody out of something they don't even know they're in, which is a road to democracy. Oops, I said we need to get off the road of democracy. No, that's the road we need to stay on. I mix the 2 words up sometimes, democracy and dictatorship. I need to probably come up with my own little repetition propaganda to get brainwashed into not doing that. Oh, here's one. Dem or dick. Dem or dick. Dem or dick. Yeah, pun intended, by the way. But seriously, that 3rd check off box is the religion. Religion and democracies can easily go together. Religions and dictatorships. Religion and dicks can go together. They often do. So it's going to be up to us. When? Well, we got an election coming up, right?
Proceed to the route.
2024, I said it. We'll have to make a decision. Yeah, democracy is messy. Gray areas. It ain't pretty. And I don't agree with half the stuff that happens in a democracy either.
Proceed to the route.
The left is too left sometimes.
Proceed to the route.
I'm still a Republican when it comes to fiscal issues. There's a lot of people out there who just don't vote, but who see Trump for what he is, a freaking con man. And they're going to need to come out. It's going to have to be us. Like me, I'm going to vote early. Not often. Don't get that rumor started. But there are a lot of people who don't vote, but who have heads on their shoulders. For some reason, they don't vote. And I'm hoping I reach some of them. And I'll keep trying, because I think in 2024, not even, waiting till then. Right now, dog catcher, any election you got, find a Trumper who's trying to create a theocracy. Find him, outvote him, vote him back to the Stone Age. And especially on election day 2024, because I hope I'm wrong, By the way, to proceed to the route, proceed to the route, proceed to the route, that propaganda doesn't work on me. Right? Did I just jinx myself? Let's find out. I might want to turn around here. you know, but not because of that lady. I might want to just...
Proceed to the route.
It's kind of lonely.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah.
Proceed to the route.
Kind of lonely out here. Maybe I'll get back to the rest of the group. Here's a little...
Proceed to the route.
Turn around. I'm doing it on my own, not because of some...
Proceed to the route.
Wannabe dictator. It's all a bunch of nonsense. Might be good to hang out with the majority once in a while. The white Christian male. Even though we're not really the majority anymore. Still.
In 11 miles. The destination is on your right. Chevron.
You know what? To hear her voice, so soothing. Chevron. There's no hard consonants in that word. It's like heaven. And they have oil there. You know, it's probably not a bad thing for me just to chill and not think so much. You know, logic, critical thinking gives you a headache. It's easy to just choose black or white. I mean, if black is bad, then white is good, you know. Good and evil, good versus evil. It's easy to choose. Life is easy. Kind of like heaven. And we could create one on earth, I guess. Yeah, I think we're doing it. White Christian males and their ladies. And the children, you know, the LGBTGIF, the ones who are kind of funny, you know. Don't really know what they should be knowing. Liking the wrong things. We can pray that away, but if not, we can sacrifice them. Cast them out. I mean, it's for the good of the order. And, you know, God's man on earth will lead us in the right way, Trump. I mean, we might argue about what we went on our cheeseburger or something, but the big things will be taken care of. No more wars. You know, we'll just kill everybody who doesn't, you know, I don't want to say assimilate, but who doesn't come to their senses, right? Might get a little boring. I mean, not having anything to think about or worry about, or no one to, you know, all kind of desire and passion will be gone, except for our leader. I guess I could live with that. I guess I can be bored for the rest of my life and nothing will happen. Screw this. I'm turning around. What did Huck Finn say? Then I'll go to hell. Hey everybody, here I am. The Valley of Fire, otherwise known as hell. They told me to wait here. Screw that. Where are they going to send me? To another hell? Let me show you around. Yeah. Oh, no way out of here, huh? But it's not too bad. Pants haven't caught on fire yet. I guess it's going to get hot pretty soon. I mean, you know, that's what hell does. How can it be hell without it being really hot? You know, like catch on fire hot. Right now, it kind of looks like Arizona. That's got to change. That truck's going to burn. That's for sure. That truck was never really on the right side of the law anyway. Hey, I could stay in that little hell cabin up there, that red one. Yeah, a little door there. I could spend eternity there. I hear hell gets 3 bars of Verizon, so I'm good. Hey everybody, Tony Bickert here, truck camper from hell. It's starting to look more like Nevada here. Better than Arizona, actually. A little breeze, kind of hot. And like I said, they have Wi-Fi here. And get this, their very own Pizza Hut. Yeah, Tricky Dick Nixon convinced Satan to build one, only for the presidents, but I can go as Bill Clinton's guest. Right, Bill? No one out, Pizza's the Hut. Hey, I'm gonna get me
get yourself an extra crispy crust.